Okay, bit of a delay. I've got to start. Oh, damn it. Forgot to plug the computer in. That's a fail. But good, because I was looking at something, or looking at the YouTube thing. So it is running, just a blank, just black. Um, yeah, so I'd updated the description. It's taking forever. Reshape. Okay, I had written down all this stuff on the description, and then I realized that, thinking that I was going to get to work on the actual like app bit, and we totally failed because I forgot about this stupid email issue that we're going to have to solve. It's not this stuff. It's the IP address of the thing. Ah, crap. All my stuff's going to be log out. What the fuck is this? Oh, yeah, we don't care about that. So at this point, I think where I left off, or whatever, I guess I could look at it, but I'm not doing this. I'm not going to try to do this. We're not going to do ingress at all. It's going to be the initial attempt. I think. So we're going to use service with the load balancer type. So I think that should just be a port forward. And that's what's set up where we discovered the email issue. I think in here I had set it is service load balancer. And that gave us I did not set any sort of IP address here. And that's a question, a thing on the description to follow up. I probably should have copied that over somewhere. Here, maybe. So, I need a different computer. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't think there's anything bad over here. Whoop. Oh, so, they're claiming our bitrate is too low. Also, it doesn't look like I'm sending anything. Oh, there it goes. Oh, this is just showing when I. Whatever. That's. Yeah, my bitrate's low because I'm sending a black page. Now, I don't think I can actually copy this. I think I have my thing blocked. So, if I go to YouTube, and I'll try to find, look at the garbage you get suggested if you haven't searched for anything. Trying to go to this. Here's the live one, so I can, I guess, see what the description looks like. We don't need this to be playing. Don't know what that was behind there. There's, of course, no. Where's this? Yeah, here we go. Why is this laid out different? Whatever, I don't care. This is what I'm trying to copy. My notes. Although obviously I have it there, but annoyingly apostrophes cause the thing, so this is working, I guess. So we're still trying to log in. This is the GKE one. We're not secure. because it should say HTTPS. I don't know what you have to do to get that to show up. I don't know what that, like, why? Whatever. Sometimes it like shows, if you select it, it shows the HTTPS or HTTP part, but I don't know why. Whatever. Alright, so sending email. It's not that one. We're not doing this. We can find it again easy enough. This is our local test. This is that. So we're back to this. And I want to know what is the egress IP for a container running in GKE? Each pod has a single IP address assigned from the... I'm going to have to log into this shit, aren't I? I'm definitely not logged in. Fuckers. Alright. I gotta start remembering to... Oh, God. Reformat the display. I gotta start remembering to log in at the beginning of each... before each stream or something. I guess I need a... stream... what do you call it? Pre-stream to-do list. Take forever, why don't you? Probably gonna get hacked at some point for exposing something I shouldn't. Okay. Everything's working. What I wanted to see was Kubernetes engine should be pinned now. Can I move these? Oh, sort of. No, you cannot move those. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm bothering to do this. What the fuck? Ugh, whatever. Alright, we can't care about that. So if I go here, before I even... Did I not just click on that? We go into here. Because... And how does that work? Total memory, total VCBUs, number nodes, 1. I guess you can edit, or I guess when so I did not, set up any sort of static IP address, I don't think, although I feel like it should just automatically assume that almost, but whatever. Upgrades, automation, control plane, networking. So what is this? Is this... is this... I mean, 34 is the same range as their global IPs typically seem to be. I'm assuming that's location dependent. Network, cluster networking, IP version 4 service range. So our services will be somewhere in this range, which I guess, is that in the same? No, this is different. The control plane thing is different. View IP range. So this is internal. So this is for immutable. It's fine, but is that saying what I think it's saying? I guess this is a general Kubernetes question. But like this IP can't be the same as say the um, hmm. This is a I don't know anything about Kubernetes networking issue, I think. Um, I don't have any idea what the outgoing route is, so let's okay. Okay. Oh, I guess I didn't say is that I need to just know the IP address so that I can do that for whitelisting my thing, the email for now, because um, because yeah, because it's a pain in the ass. I can't. There was some issue with like, yeah, you just can't create a rando user, and so with the Google Work Spaces, is that what it's called? So I can't. I don't want to just use my personal user and password, obviously, and you can't really add another user without paying like more money for it per user. So I don't. And their only options, I believe, were IP or the user password. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think it should be the node IP address, nor the pod. Lifetime of the service, but I that's within the cluster though. So none of these things specifically. It might be the node IP address, but that can change. It needs to be a static IP address in order to set it up for the authorization thing. Um, allow egress rule. It's inside the cluster. I need networking outside the cluster. Which really, I think I could just do straight deploy a pod and a service, and I don't need the deployment stuff because I'm not doing any. There's no scaling that's going to happen, and as far as current thinking, and you're not going to use it from multiple pods simultaneously on different machines. Yeah, it's still all internal. Egress-based load balancing controllers. Hmm. can't believe I gotta look up this. I want to like really just have some sort of my own SMTP, HTTP gateway thing, so I don't have to care about some of this. Oh, here we go. I really want the outgoing or whatever. Okay. So this must sort of be what handles the service type load balancer, but it's not. This is all still incoming, but I guess somehow relevant. Oh, so this is what we'll be using to a node. So this sounds like ingress. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Does that mean if you have options of two nodes and the app is running on both of them, you would route to one app on one node and the other app on the other node? Okay, I need to get past this. Yeah. So that traffic must go to. Huh? What is that? What did I just not read? Uh, oh, okay, that's good. So kube proxy is just managing IP table rules. So like it'll set up a port forward, I guess, within IP tables or whatever from your IP. External path to the middle node here. Oh, Yeah. This will happen anyway since I only have one node. And but also if you just have an app on each thing, is there only one of these? Or I don't know, whatever. That might be something we need. They are using service type load balancer. If your service needs to be reachable from outside the cluster and outside your VPC network, you configure your service load balancer by setting this. Yeah, it's, well, yeah, still need to know that. You can assign a static external IP address to the service. That's where you configure it beforehand, get the actual number, and then so that's kind of an outside the thing situation. What? I think I already looked at this. They're really pushing this gateway API, but I have not seen it anywhere else but Google mentioned, which may be the reason. Wait, can my pod make a external call at all? Hmm. Come on. Hmm. Yeah. egress IP. This is OVN Kubernetes. What the fuck is that? I think it's egress NAT. Node IP. Oh no, you'll end up with more than one source IP. Cloud NAT with GK. Oh, God. I really need a fix for this though, because I need to stop. I should not be dependent on this IP address thing. That is a huge problem. But it also means that, yeah, it's a problem. I don't think you can use a service account with that other thing either. It's just kind of sucky for sending emails. But you have no options. Like, my impression is that I could probably get away with just like, yeah, you send your own emails, and it's so low volume that nobody's really going to care. I'm not trying to send any spam. It's kind of the annoying thing of, I had been using something, mailer send or something, that was okay, but it seemed like I could use this for free. But most of those things like mailer send and mailgun, etc., they're all targeted at like, oh, you're sending spam. Let's send some spam. They don't have anything to do with the transactional emails, really. Like, it'd be great if there was a only transactional email service, but I think they just don't survive because they all might start out that way, but then they're like, oh, if we take spam money, we can make a lot more money without doing much. But then you got to manage all that. Or, I mean, you're, you know, compromising yourself in some level. The other argument is maybe nobody ever is purely transactional emails. But anyway. What? This is basically the same thing I was just looking at, I think. I wonder if I could do IPv6 only. Oh, none of this is helpful, obviously. It's just generic. Public net. No. So this is a thing, apparently. Oh. Okay. This it's kind of annoying. No, this is boring. Okay, so how do I set this crap up? Multiple cloud. No. Shit. Oh, maybe I can. Is it? I think it's this. That I need to go to. This might work. Oh, I don't know if I should be showing this. Let me just unplug for a minute, just to make sure. We're just gonna roll with it. This thing is just shockingly terrible. Super slow. I mean, it's taking forever to load any of this, including the menu. So I think there's something about maybe it's apps, Google Workspace. Everything is slow. Gmail. I think it's in here. Yeah. I think there's a mail forwarding something. I don't know if that's it. No. That's just, I think that's general. Is it this? No. Fault routing service. I guess I could search for this, but I know it must. Is it this? This is. Oh, I don't think you're supposed to see that. Oh no, this goes in DNS. It must be. No, that's not it. Is this anything? I guess I'm gonna have to look this up. No, that was something else. So what? Setup features. Yeah. Well, shit. I guess I'm gonna have to search for this again. I swear it was under apps, Gmail. What the fuck is app sheet? What? What on earth is this? Oh, you can somehow do whatever that is. Well, shit. Oh, wait. Domains. Managed. I just don't think this is right. Watch how long this probably takes. What? Settings for Gmail routing. Wait, was I? Wait. Wait, how? What? So I went. Am I smoking crack? Isn't this apps, Google Workspace, Gmail, and then I'm looking at this, which is different. Right? Oh, it's down here at the very bottom. Did anybody see that? Nobody knows how long the scroll bars are. Okay, that was annoying. No. Okay. Oh, why did I do that? Can I have that back? Oh, shit. This is the stupidest interface. Why have I taken up so much space with this? On the plus side, it's keeping this narrow. So only addresses in my domains? What the fuck? Only specified IP addresses. Oh, allows. So it's got to be fluffysport.com. Right. And there's the IP address. Allowed IP addresses, app, VPN. What the fuck? Require. where'd it go? Edit this thing. Yeah. Yeah. So if I'm a rando setting this up, the SMTP relay, I don't really like this at all. But the alternatives suck. For my app's usage, the email sending is totally infrequent and primary. Well, the only thing the only thing an end user really is currently using the email for is to send a login code. Oh, so and you can also put a range. Oh, does that mean that? I don't know why I put this in there, but whatever. Man, you really need to be able to just add notes on every item when you add stuff. So I think this is my static IP for my VM right now. So where did that thing go? So in service range is not it though. Service range is different from your outgoing IP. I think it would be the node, whatever the node is. But that also doesn't have a static IP, nor would it matter. So you have to do the cloud net. Because while I'm not going to do currently horizontal scaling, it's all just runs one container. The app is totally contained within that container. It doesn't super depend on disk. So this doesn't change anything. I could also add another rule. And so if you do this, you know, whatever. I don't know what that is. So you add that. But I think I probably should have looked at that. So I need some sort of IP address to put in here, I think. Whatever. Allow sender authentication. SMTP Google Workspace email address and password. I don't like that at all. And there's not an option. So let's say something different. I want to move on from this. I don't want to have to. I would love to have a different communication, but email where it allows you to send an email. I want I want a service where you just make an HTTP request. Annoyingly, Google's mail thing doesn't have anything like that, where it's just a REST API. which you don't even need. Like, that's the thing that's crazy to me is like, well, you don't necessarily want the special URL path because you don't want that showing up in logs. But you just do a HTTP post, include your auth token in that, and you're probably okay because HTTPS. Do not. Fuck, email is annoying. The other side of it, though, that I keep thinking about is like, well, if you remove all the annoying stuff from email, you're gonna have other problems, maybe. So I need to delete this. Oh, I remember now. The reason the VPN is there is because that way when I'm running locally here, that's the IP address that I'm coming from. So I would need to edit this and I need to add an IP address here. And the IP address needs to be currently the IP of the node. Nodes. And so, where is it? Node pool nodes. And that does not tell me anything. I should be, oh man. You know what's about to happen, don't you? I'm gonna try to run a fucking gcloud command and it's gonna fucking, oh god, stupid. Shouldn't that be containers? Container? Why? That doesn't seem right. But whatever. What the fuck is all this? Oh, these are, you gotta run all those pods. So like auto scaler, probably don't need that. How many of these are just related to my, wait, we're using almost 7 gigabytes and nothing's happening, by the way. Wait. Oh, whatever. Those are pods. I'm not trying to find out. This is the default pool. None of this is helpful. There's a machine. Here's the VM instance. Yeah, this is a real, this IP address thing's a problem. But I don't know, like, it's also better if you're coming from the NAT because what is the fucking external IP address? Oh, here we go. Wait. No. None of those. Oh. It's this. No. How did I? Oh, God. Let's see if this is the correct password still. Like, why does it do that? Like, sometimes it'll do this, but other times it's going to ask me to do all that fucking OAuth shit in the browser. I don't understand why two different things are happening. Side shit. So this is not right either. But I was wondering if I can do this again. Let's see if I can get a bash thing, and then I can just make a call and find out. Is there just an HTTP service that echo request client IP. Like, this would be super easy, obviously. Yeah. Who the fuck are these people? Like, should you be randomly making that request to people? Um, Good grief. Alright, whatever. We'll just roll with it. Just grab the URL. It's that simple. It is HTTPS. We do not have the curl command, which I think is some shit I got into before. I still can't. Yeah, okay. There's no. Right. Alright, we're going to do a bunch of things here. One, we're going to go in here. If I can spell verbose, set that to 1 temporarily. What was the other thing that I was thinking about the other day? I don't know. So this is going down. But also, so what do we got here? So we got a service, load balancer, cluster IP. Oh, so is this, so the cluster IP is actually what the fuck is that? What? I thought this was internal. Is this internal? But this is external, and it's a 34, and this is 34. So is this the control plane, I guess? Because if I just am typing kube control here, it's got the config, so it's talking to this. But if I add another service, it's going to say load balancer here, except for the part where this is in a namespace. But regardless, this would be a different IP then? Like what? They have to be. Or the external IP definitely has to be. So that would mean this is... The fuck is the service cluster IP? Cluster IP. What is it used for? Allocation. Right. Oh. Traffic to that service across the different. So anybody can connect to that virtual IP. Okay. And this is where, yeah, where I've created you manual or whatever. You gcloud command create this IP address. You out of out of band create this IP address and then put it in the value. Yeah, I don't know why you would want that. Except for maybe the exact problem I'm having. Oh, okay. There you go. Good call. Oh, yeah. But I mean, that is DNS. What? What? Oh, that's. But there again, still with service IP ranges, which. Okay, what? What are we even doing here? Um. So, is it network policies? Okay, that's off track. We're going to attempt to call this, but we need to. Um, oh, yeah, you didn't do the actual thing that you're going to do, which is to change this to where final. So this we want curl. I think that's the name of the package, right? Yeah, we want that. Okay, so that should change. And now we are just going to, and that's turning on verbose for this. I don't know that I need that, but I want to see what happens anyway. And this is. Yeah, it'd be better if there was a way to do that without having to push a new image. But you mostly don't want to do that. So these things. Add curl to final Docker image. Email debugging. Whatever. And now push that. Oh, I probably should have seen if it compiled here at all, but so now you go over to here and actions, and this should start building, and a billion years later, yeah, it'll actually complete. I should go ahead and make this repository public, I guess. So eventually this will finish. It is time for a break, and I'm going to attempt to come back in an hour. Maybe this will be done. Then I will delete the current deployment, redeploy, run curl to that echo thing. What the? Why did you just? fuck off. This is terrible. Call this thing, and that'll give me back my IP address. And then I will verify that against whatever I find here, which I also, I guess, could do. Since I think what I'm actually looking for, without the cloud net, it should be the machine's IP address. But I don't have an external IP address showing. Except, what? That is not showing me everything. Internal IP address. Oh, here we go. So I have this ephemeral IP. Yeah, so we want to see if it's that. And annoyingly, a second ago that wasn't working. Alright, so that's, yeah.